Hello guys, welcome back to another weekly mail video. Yes, every single Friday now I'm going to be uploading a mail video as I've done the last couple of weeks, so stay tuned for that. This is what we've had in this week, 2 packages. Let's get into it. Yes, we have a pack of DVDs here and we also have a Blu-ray to get into. So we have some things to look into this week. Pretty quiet week on Vinted. Didn't spend that much. I think it's about a tenner, but we'll put the prices up as we normally do in the corner. So we'll go in with this red one first. This one, obviously with it Vinted, I've had to open everything to check, of course, because I don't want to hold the seller's ransom while I'm thinking of their money. But the first 3 items I picked up, somebody was selling it for £3, which is really cheap because the box set that CEX sells is £15 for these, but this doesn't come in the box set. It is just 3 individual titles. This actually is the entire Little Britain trilogy, which you guys know I picked up the first one and I think a special for £1 in CEX. So I've got that twice, but that's fine. But the extra ones, they can be quite expensive. Like I said, the whole box set to get all 3 is £15. I paid that up there, so I think it was £3. Really cheap price, but I think maybe season 2 and 3 are really expensive. I don't know, but of course comes with all the discs, and this person, in fairness, I think has really looked after it. The discs are minty, which for DVD is a problem because DVD doesn't play if it's scratched. I think the quality of like 4K and stuff is different. Like if you think it's like more scratch free on 4K and Blu-rays, but you know, on a DVD it can scratch pretty easily and it doesn't play as well. So I do have Little Britain season 2 in a red case, which I'll probably change out and swap because I don't want them all the same, to be honest. But like I say, I'm trying to get some DVDs in of things that I loved growing up, and of course these are not on Blu-ray, unfortunately. This would be such a nice Blu-ray set, but to be honest, it is a series that is probably, let's just say, not really acceptable in 2025. Yeah, unfortunately. It's a fantastic comedy show. Some people just get a bit too serious with some things, don't they? And they take things a bit too seriously. You know, some things are meant for comedy and they're written for comedy and nothing else. But yeah, so there it is. Got the entire series now and the entire collection of Little Britain for a really good price. As I say, have a look on Vinted because, like I say, this was £15 with that box set with Vicky Pollard on the front. And I didn't want to pay £15 for it, but £3, I'll take it. So that was the first one, and a pretty good find on Vinted. So some DVDs coming in on Vinted, always good to keep an eye out. And as I say, if you've got anything that's on your mind and you want to have, just like I do, I just have a little list on my phone, and every now and again I'll just check that list and just search up what people have put up over, you know, once a week or something. The next one then is very interesting because this actually, there's the address and stuff on this side, but they have actually basically, I think, drew or painted clouds on here. Now, it's not related to my thingy. I mean, I'm assuming maybe this person is actually a very artistic person. But, yeah, there it is. That wasn't me. This is a Blu-ray, and this is an additional edition, I guess, to my horror Halloween things, slipcovers. And doing some research when I actually did the video previously, a couple of weeks ago, I did a video, and I found that there was one I was missing. This is it, Stephen King's Dr. Sleep. This was the only one on Vinted at the time, and I paid, I think it was £7 there on the top there. I had to just buy it, you know what I mean? I was trying to negotiate, but she or he wasn't having any of it. But this is I think it's the follow-up many years later after The Shining, starring Ewan McGregor there. I do have this on a 4K copy, which I'm going to be selling. I also have The Shining on a 4K copy, but I've just previously unboxed the Vault Edition, and I'm not a double dipper. So The Shining and Dr. Sleep, I have put up my 4K copies to sell. I'm just going to stick with a Blu-ray copy of this one. It takes up space on the shelf, and I'll just stick with this one, to be honest. It's the same as what I've done with all my other horrors. Like, I've got It and I've got It 2 and stuff, but I haven't got them in 4K, so I'm just going to get them in Blu-ray, I think. But there is the front there, Stephen King's Dr. Sleep. We've got then some spot gloss on the front there, and then on the spine we have, as it says, Stephen King's Dr. Sleep, and of course then on the back, as you saw previously. I think this is like the child in The Shining, and it's like set when he's an adult, and Ewan McGregor was the adult of the child. That's, I think, how it works. But yeah, still scarred by the trauma he endured as a child at the Overlook Hotel, Dan Torrance, yeah, faces the ghost of the past when he meets Abra, a courageous teen who desperately needs his help and who possesses a powerful extrasensory ability called The Shine. I've never seen Doctor Sleep. I've seen The Shining twice, never seen Doctor Sleep. So I'll give this a shot. We're obviously approaching Halloween, so let's embrace all these horrors. I did go through the Conjuring universe recently, and I kind of needed a break from it because I was starting to see things in the night. You know what I mean? So yeah, just the one Blu-ray coming in through deliveries. As I say, both from Vinted. I think this was £7, and I think these 3 DVDs were £3. So all in all, only a tenner spent this week, but some good deliveries coming in. And of course, stay tuned now for next week where we can have more deliveries. As I say, I'm going to try and do a delivery video every single Friday, so that's something to look forward to, I guess. And I can kind of keep all the deliveries for the week, film it on the Thursday, and then upload on the Friday. That's kind of how I'm going to do it. So yeah, I can kind of have a stack in the corner. Some weeks there'll be more, some weeks there'll be less, and there'll always be probably 2 packages minimum in the video. So stay tuned for that. So there it is. That is this week's mail pickups, and let me know your thoughts down below. Have they got some good deals there? I think I have. But if you are new here and you like what you see and you want to see all my pickups every single Friday, as I say, from mail, just hit the subscribe button down below, or you can hit the QR code there on the screen. If you scan that QR code, it takes you directly to the channel, and you can subscribe on your phone if you watch me on your TV, as most people do. But anyways, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more, and of course, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.